Hello and welcome to this week's The Positive Habit. I want to speak about positive attitude number 2 for a merry Christmas and a really smooth, calm, happy Christmas. And that attitude is positivity. And what I want to do is talk you through an exercise that I think will be really helpful in order for us to be positive. And this is something I say so often. It is essential that we process and deal with any negative emotions that we feel. And I think it's really helpful also to take away the idea that positive is good and negative is bad. Because when we are judging our emotions, we're entering into a different phase where we're more likely to intensify the more difficult negative emotions. So, what I'd like you to do is take a sheet of paper or your journal if you have one and just simply write down all of the challenges that you've had this year. And I think we're not alone in saying that we've all faced different challenges, some really hard. But let's not look at quantifying those in terms of, what somebody else went through was more difficult than me or you, for example. And just simply look at it from your own perspective and how, when you think back to, sort of January 2020, and then as the year unfolded and all of the uncertainty and all of the different challenges that COVID has brought us and problems and issues and difficulties, just write them all down and don't hold back, really give yourself that time and that space. And the way that I like to think of this is it's like a drain that has some old leaves in it that we just need to start to clear out so that we can get movement again. And that's so important with creating positive emotion, is to get space for them to move, and that is by releasing the negative. So let's just close our eyes with that in mind and take some deep breaths right into the belly. So we'll take 3 deep breaths, aiming for the belly, and slow, long release. For 2, and for 3. So just allowing yourself to sit with any of the emotions that arise when you think of the difficulties of 2020 for you. And just notice where you may feel them physically. And I want you to stay with that rather than to distract yourself or try to avoid or escape, but simply breathe into that space, wherever it is in your body. It can be the chest, the stomach, your heart, your head, and simply just allow yourself to remain with that. If there's any discomfort, allow yourself to get closer. And as you get closer, I want you to now imagine again that you can see a blank sheet of paper in your mind. And you're going to focus on all of the learnings and positive feelings and emotions that you have also experienced this year. Any insights, reflections, the quieter times perhaps. And allow yourself to imagine writing all of those out. So you're literally pulling out the positives, having allowed yourself to process the negative. And then just imagining looking at your lists, your difficulties and the negative feelings from 2020, the challenges you faced, and then all of the positives. and take a big step back in your mind. So imagine just stepping back and looking at the two lists, breathing deep. And now just take away the idea of judgment of either good or bad, but allow yourself to open and accept all of the full range of emotions and highs and lows. Taking that step back, observing, and noticing the sense of calmness that it can bring, the acceptance, and bringing this forward with you into the rest of December, into the holiday season, into the busyness before Christmas, taking it with you as an anchor of calmness. So we'll take a final deep breath and then we'll just gently open our eyes. And there we are, back again. So that is an exercise that you can do both physically, as in make those two lists, and then also by following that meditation. So you can sort of go through it again in your mind. And the more often that we practice these mindful exercises, the more we really are helping ourselves to create positive mental health. So thank you for watching. Please do log on to my site, The Positive Habit, if you haven't already. You're very welcome to register for my online course. And I also have the Sustaining course. If you have already completed The Positive Habit, please do consider looking at the Sustaining program, which I think would be wonderful way to start 2021. It's a 12-month program, and it could be a wonderful way to really work with yourself in 2021. So if you like the video and it's helped you, please do share it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.